Now let's look at number 5. The average performance of females on the SAT, especially the math SAT section, is lower than that of males. The reason for this gender gap are controversial. In 2007, female scores on the SAT math test followed a normal distribution with a mean of 500 and a standard deviation of 111, and male scores had a mean of 533 and a standard deviation of 118. So for female, I'm going to create a normal distribution, and the mean for the female is what does it say here? It says 500 and standard deviation of 111. So this would be 611, and this would be 722, so on and so forth. This would be 400, so 389, and then do the math for that. For the male, the SAT score mean was 533 and a standard deviation of 118. So 533 plus 118 is 651. Okay, in this case, so these particular numbers, they're not really too important. Here's what we need to know. We need to know the mu is 533 and the standard deviation is 118. Over here, the mu is 500. Excuse me, should be mu is equal to 500 and the standard deviation is equal to 111. Part A, what percent of females scored higher than the male mean? Well, the male mean is 533. So we want to know where does 533 fall on the female distribution. So 533 would be somewhere, maybe about right there. Okay, we want to know what percent of females scored higher than the male mean. So we find this z-score, use our chart to find the percentile, and then subtract it from 100. So let's find that z-score. Let's find that z-score, and that x value is 533. X equals 533. So it would be our z-score is x minus mu all over the standard deviation. So the x is 533 minus the mu of 500 divided by the standard deviation of 111. And that'll give us a z-score of, when you do the math, you get 533 minus 500 and then divided by 111. It's 0.297, or we need only 2 decimal places, so round that to 0.3, 0.30. Okay, so now we will look at our chart and look at the z-score of 0.30. So 0.30 is right here, 61.79. So that correlates to 61.79. But the chart gives the area, gives this area. We don't want that area, we want this area. So if this is 61.79, we need to subtract it from 100 to get that. So 100 minus 61.79 minus that will give us, so 100 minus 61.79 gives us an answer of 38.21. So the answer is 38.21% of females scored higher than the male mean. Alright, that's how you do part A.